Hey guys, Latoya here with SheThorough.com, and I am truly excited about this interview today. The guy to the right of me is none other than a legend, okay? Swimmer, fencer, gold medalist, has toured the country, and has done so many phenomenal things. Mr. Curtis Lovejoy, how are you today?
I'm great, glad to have you.
You look amazing.
Yeah, well, enough swimming to keep you in shape.
Yes, you look really good. Such a honor to be sitting next to you today. Well, we've been trying to get this interview for a long time. You stay pretty busy. So talk to me a little bit about, the things that you've been doing. How have you been able to accomplish some of the things that you've accomplished?
It goes back when I was a little kid. For what my father and my mother is still inside of me. So I knew that work ethic was inside of me. But it's a matter of just wanting to find out what I really want to do. I think what happened was that even at the age of maybe 15 months old, God let me peek into the future. And I saw my father as an old man, about 30 seconds. So I decided to move my pace a lot faster. So I started working at 11 years old.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, and from that point on, just stayed constantly on the journey. But my life turned around after 11/86 when I had a car accident.
And we're going to get into all of that.
Yeah.
But tell me, how did swimming come about? Was that supposed to be a thing? Were you always good at it as a kid?
No, never swam a day in my life
No way.
until I had a car accident. Water was therapy for me at that particular time. And so I started here at the Shepherd Center, and they had like 12 sessions inside, in the pool. They would carry me around like a little baby.
Wow.
And they was telling me, calm down, relax. And after 12 sessions of that, I found myself sitting in the pool and wouldn't move. So one day, my head went back. I went up on the water, and I dreamed of something, medals going around my neck. And so I came out of it, and I looked around the lifeguard. He looked at me, I looked back at him, and I said, "Did you say that thing to me?" He said, "No." And a sweet still voice said to me, "Swim." So I looked around the pool and I said, "Oh God, you talking to me?" And then 5 minutes later he said, "Swim." So I found the coach here in the city of Atlanta. That's when it started.
You've been swimming ever since?
Swimming ever since, trying to act like a fish.
Over 500 gold medals. Tell me some of the places you visit. How did you, decided that, okay, I want to do competitions? How did that come about?
Well, someone introduced the swimming part to me, and then someone introduced fencing to me as well. So I tried both of them. It was something about trying to make my body manipulate the water like a fish. So I had to learn how to fish act, how a dolphin act. I spent time with researching a lot of stuff about the water. And water is so magical. Not only that I learned how to swim, but the water helped me get stronger and better. Put movement back in my body, develop more muscle that I had lost during the accident. So it was just a process of me just staying the course. I had incidents that terrified me in the water, but I kept at it, I kept driving at it. And when I found that I was in a pool, a body of water, I had to learn how to treat the water like you would treat your girlfriend or your wife.
Okay.
I respected the water.
That's a good comparison.
Well, when I started respecting the water, then I started asking the water to help me manipulate myself through the water. Now, the water will help you, but you can't fight against it. So I had to learn all this process. It's almost like going back to a baby stage and learning how to swim and come forward. But during the process of all of it, it gave me an opportunity to listen to myself. And most of the time, God always speaks to me when I'm in the water.
Wow. So would you say that you're like spiritually connected? And did that come about, after the accident? Or you've always kind of been in tune?
I was in tune, but voice is him just touching base with me inside the water.
You hearing it so clear?
Yeah. So it was a sweet, still voice. And I know it wasn't nobody else's voice but his voice. So there was no confusion that I heard something. No, it was his voice. And he promised me, he said that if you stay faithful, I'll transcend your name around the world.
Wow. Wow. Now, is it one that you like more than the other, swimming or fencing?
No, swimming always in my heart. Swimming is where I meet God. Swimming is my serenity, where I'm peace. Can't nobody harm me. Can't nobody say bad things about me. Even when the world comes against me, when I'm in the water, all that just disappears. Even my paralysis, all that disappears. And as long as I believe in my heart that I can do it, He give me the strength to do it. There's no doubt in my mind. Even in now, at the age of 62,
Wow.
people don't believe that somewhat impossible to go to the 2020 Tokyo Games and make it to my 6th Paralympic game. So yeah, on paper, man, I look good to the average person.
Right.
But I believe that all things are possible with God. And I've learned how to tap into what makes Him happy.
Okay.
And when I make Him happy, He makes me happy.
Awesome.
So regardless of what taking place around me, or the distraction, swimming, I'm going to get refocused. Now fencing, it was just putting a weapon in my hand, knocking somebody upside the head.
A weapon, okay.
That's all it was. And so, and that's the way it was.
Mm-hmm.
And until I learned the art of fencing. If I think about it so clearly now, after over 30 plus years in fencing, they have changed the rule based on how I would beat people.
Really?
The rule have changed.
Wow.
And they call it the Curtis Lovejoy rule.
Okay.
I found a way to beat people who had much ability better than I did. I would utilize the clock. As long as I got 1 point, they got to come and get me. And when they couldn't touch my body, I would win.
Wow.
And so now I can't do the things I used to do because they changed the rules. Said I can't tease anymore. I can't lean back anymore no more than 10 seconds because I let the clock run out. So those things have kind of changed. So it's a different new day, new time now. And I learned to adjust with that.
You've had like your own little technique.
Oh yeah, because I know nothing about fencing. I needed time to think. So when I would lean back, it was like give me time, opportunity to think what my next move gonna be.
Right.
So I've been able to take both of them and put them together and be successful in both of them. Now, it's unheard of for a quadriplegic doing all of this, swimming and fencing simultaneously.
I don't know of any.
35 years. I think that the world don't really know what I have accomplished. And I want to present that to the world. I don't want to be dead and then you start talking about me.
Right.
It's happening right now before your very eyes. And so most of the time when people read the Bible, there's someone saying this is a joke. No, it's not a joke.
It's real life.
Real life.
Curtis Lovejoy is the
I've
real
done all
deal.
this.
You have.
And to be honest about it, I'm probably the only human being that done transcend 2 sports simultaneously, and either in Olympic or Paralympic history.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. So talk to us a little bit about your accident and that day that would change your life forever.
I was a cocky district manager in the city of Atlanta. I had 35 stores, I had 3,000 players up under me, and I ran the way I want to run. It was my show. And after that, and then you have to understand, I'm obsessed with money. I was making money like crazy with Church's Chicken as a district manager. I sold term insurance, I dropped out of college in my last senior year because I made more.
Really?
I made more than the professor. It was just out of control. And then 1186, my whole life turned around. I was headed out, 166, headed toward Greenbrier Mall. And it was a sprinkling that morning. A car emerged in front of me. I didn't have my seatbelt on that day for some strange reason, but I always wore my seatbelt. But he emerged on the expressway in front of me. I jammed the brake, the car had to flame. Slammed into the guardrail, I blinked out. When I woke up, 100 yards later, I ran directly into an electrical pole. And some guy came up and said, it's gonna be all right. I've already called the paramedic. But when the paramedics got there, I was trying to move, couldn't move. And the paramedic was two guys that were saying, oh man, he in bad shape.
Wow.
And so they was trying to slide the board down and get me on the board, take me up, and got me to Grady Moore Hospital. During at that time, Grady Moore Hospital knew nothing about spinal cord injury.
Wow.
At all. After laying there for probably about a couple of hours, I heard the doctor say, we can't do nothing for him. And then about 10 pastors around the city of Atlanta, including my pastor, got together and said, we got to get him somewhere. And Shepherd Center name came up. And it was a blessing that it got me to Shepherd the same day I got hurt.
Wow.
Because Shepherd had a wait list, like 30 days or 60 days before you can get in there. But some kind of way, you know, God intervened. He got me to Shepherd the same day. And so they got me in here and stabilized me at a halo in my head. And I was paralyzed from the neck down. After 1 week I had lost, went from months of losing 95 pounds. Lost bladder, bowel control, fractured left wrist, a blow to the head, lack of sensation, lost bladder and bowel control. And I was in a bad fix. I tried to move, I couldn't move.
So you got the Shepherd Center and
I remember in my room, I told my mom I had it out with God that night. And me and him went in. I gave him 3 days to heal my body.
wow.
3 days later, I still didn't move. So after having a conversation with my mom, and she got mad with me. She said, boy, you better repent and repent quickly. So I thought about it. Still couldn't move. So I said, well, I got to do. So that next day I repented, like heavy bricks lifted off my shoulder. And so when I felt these bricks lifted off my shoulder, so I said, oh, you in the room, huh? Because in the meantime, I was giving them 3 days. I said, do you hear me? And nothing happened. So I promised him, I said, if you give me power, strength, and endurance, I'll do whatever you want me to do. So that was the deal that I made with God. And from that point on, everything is history. He gave me back movement in my leg. He gave back my bladder control, my sensation, finger movement. He touched his whole body. It's just a matter of time going without anything. The spine was broke. When I say broke, completely broke. So make no mistake about it. It's a miracle.
Wow.
It's a miracle.
Wow. And then swimming.
Yeah, swimming. And swimming, you know, swimming was just the vehicle
Right.
for you to be here today for me.
Right.
That's all it is. Without the swimming, without the fencing, and winning all the stuff, accomplishment, none of it would be possible. But it was the connection of people coming together and helping me get to this point where I'm at today. And it took a lot of people to keep me on the right road. And, you know, no, was not a bad kid at all. come from a family of 11. I'm the baby of the family. Two good loving parents. And just the way it was, I had the best of the world. But I had an accident. So, as Grandma would say, you start smelling yourself.
Yeah.
And so the accident happened for a reason, and I'm glad that it happened.
Do you think it humbled you a lot? Because you mentioned being that, cocky district manager in Atlanta,
Yeah.
prior to the accident. Do you feel like the accident is what humbled you?
Half of that, because I was raised in the church.
Okay.
I strayed away from church when I became an area supervisor. 9 years later, that's when I had the accident.
Wow.
So I was doing my thing.
Wow.
So, but it was the fellowship relationship that I have with God. So I renewed that, kept doing that relationship with God, and I won't take it for nothing else in the world.
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah.
So I really want to go and discuss some of these accomplishments because it's huge, and I don't think enough people know about Curtis Lovejoy and the things you've done. So talk to me, outside of the medals, but mention that as well. But let's talk a little bit about these big accomplishments.
13 world records. There's no human being that held 13 world records.
No human being has ever. 13 world records, okay?
I currently hold 7 world records now. 38 world records broken. Been in 59 countries. Been a captain of the USA team 20 times in swimming, 10 times in fencing. The first African American to win gold medal in swimming, period, across the board. And the day that happened was the day that I was selected as the male athlete of the year by the 2000 Olympic Committee.
Wow.
The day of the open ceremony in 2000.
Wow.
Now I hadn't even set the 5 world record,
Right.
which is almost a month later.
Right.
And that only was out of a pool of 90,000 athletes in the USA. To be the first African American to win gold medal in fencing, it was just, it's unimaginable. I believe that the world, even the United States Olympic, was never ready for Curtis Lovejoy. And they still haven't been ready for Curtis Lovejoy as of today.
Wow.
Because all of this has not been presented.
Right. Nike, where your deal? You need a Nike deal. We need all of that. Let me get on the phone with Nike.
All this have not been exposed to the American people, even to the black community.
And you think it's solely because they wasn't ready for it?
Weren't ready for it. Then again, if we look at it as the 20th anniversary came around, they was trying to do the 20th anniversary here at the Olympic through the Shepherd Center.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark Johnson decided to ask them, you cannot have the 20th anniversary if you invite Curtis Lovejoy from Atlanta. So they came on board, and they got out to the United States Olympic and said, will you give us all the clipping on Curtis Lovejoy? They had nothing on it.
That's insane.
So Mark called me back and said, they ain't got nothing on it. I said, I know. So everything I done, I had to give it to them, videos and everything, to get through the anniversary. That was a centennial ball. So this is what I'm talking about. That the exposure that other athletes should get, I should get the same exposure.
I agree.
And is it by design? I don't know. But it all comes to light now because the book is out that I have. People can read for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Plus being an advocate and being a Paralympian, I can talk about those things now. And most of the time when people do hear that, they don't believe it. They sit there and look at me dumbfounded and say,
Like me, like,
are you kidding me?
right.
And I said, no. And you live right in the city of Atlanta? Yes.
So do you think it have to do with race or you know, is it politics? I mean, it just seems like it has to be so much more.
That's up to the people to decide.
Okay.
All I'm doing is just keep doing my thing.
Yeah. Staying on course.
And my thing is that it's about respect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what people are looking for, but here I am, right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's another bandwagon you can jump on if you can't jump on this bandwagon. I follow that rule.
Mm-hmm.
I follow code of conduct. If I'd done all these things and been this leader and been a captain of so many USA team and fencing team, why is it the same way I say today? Why Curtis haven't won an ESPY award? Ain't no other athlete done what I done.
Right.
So when are you gonna say it's the time?
Yeah.
You gonna wait till I'm dead and gone? I don't know. So these are the things that I can't change. I only talk about.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to the people to get behind it and support it,
Yeah.
and put the fire where the fire needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just an athlete,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just trying to embrace the kids. Let them know that they set their goals. They can do whatever they want to do in life.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So all of these accomplishments, medals, you've traveled the world, a book, your life, I'm sure, is outlined in this amazing book. You've done all these things, haven't received the recognition, obviously, that's due to you. What's your biggest fear? What's your biggest fear?
I don't fear people. The best way I can put it is all I do is just go show the world love and joy. The world is missing love. It's been hard. I won't say it's a struggle, and it's been easy. It's been hard.
Mm-hmm.
And what keeps me going, my late mother, my late father, my grandma who lived 113 years old, what they instill in me. If I don't talk about it, I don't tell people what I accomplished, what I've done, all of it is in vain.
You think so?
All of it will be in vain. But my point is that I want to break down some of these barriers along this journey. So if you're going to call it fair treatment across the board, let it be fair treatment across the board. Same exposure for an elite athlete, whether you're black or white. Same exposure. And I think that I haven't got it. But
So do you, is it safe to say that you fear not being remembered?
no, people gonna talk about me
Okay,
because I'm the living legend.
okay.
I've done it. My name will pop up in a conversation, and I think I said this about a month ago, and a leader came to me and said, I never thought of it that way. There's only one athlete that I know that could have did 4 Olympic sports and 1 gold medal. That's the late Jackie Robinson.
Hmm?
Who was blessed and born with talent.
Yes.
I was not blessed and born with talent.
I think I read somewhere you wanted to play football. I mean basketball,
Yeah.
but you was too short.
Yeah. And back during that time of his period of time, with everything that was going on, I see why he only could do 1. But now, I'm the first athlete to do 2 sports in Paralympic history, which changed the dynamic of how athletes think now. Because now you have a host of other athletes
Right.
doing 2 sports. They're doing 2 sports, but they're concentrating on 1 sport because they didn't succeed in the second sport.
You're succeeding in both.
In both.
Swimming and fencing.
Yes, doing the same Olympic or Paralympic year. And that is unthinkable.
Yeah.
So when I'm swimming, I'm thinking fencing. When I'm fencing, I'm thinking swimming. That's how I'm able to cross both of them over.
Mm-hmm.
And switch it on and switch it off. Because it gave me an opportunity to switch gear.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'll be in a conversation of Jackie Robinson. I don't know if it'll be before I might be still alive. I might be long gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'll be in the history book. And some of the stuff isn't in the history book.
You're all over the Shepherd Center. I mean.
I'm in 8th grade map book. Public school map book. Okay. The history that I have done and made, there's no comparison with other athletes as well. Because if you match it both of them side by side, my list is long.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much I've done in 14 pages. It's not even on the United States Olympic website. But everybody else accomplishment on the website. All you gotta do is look at it.
Wow.
People got iPhone. Just pull it up.
And that's what I meant by like not getting that recognition, now. Is that a fear or is that something that bothers you?
Well, it'll always bother me, but I can't do anything about that. It's up for the people to turn that around.
Okay.
I've already done it. I've done the legwork and everything.
Okay.
It's just a matter of getting it out there to the American people, let them know. And I think, am I on the right road? Yeah. Right now I'm on the right road. Getting it done.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been done in 2000. Yep. Should have been done in 2004. Yep. 2008. 2012.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to 5 Paralympic Games.
So if, let's say that you never receive another award, never received the recognition on the, grand scale as you should, but you changed the life of one young person who's been following you, do you feel like, everything you've done, it wasn't in vain?
Oh, I mean, you just have one. I mean, we see those things now around the world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2012, we come through the airport, and USA swim team 60 strong, just swimmers and coaches. Paparazzi running with camera. The legend, Lovejoy. And all of a sudden, one of the teammates said, "They call your name, Curtis." At the time we stopped. The whole entire team stopped. The guy walks to me and said, "James told me to interview you." So I'm doing this interview, and the team are looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of a sudden, we hear somebody say, "Who is the legend?" So the guy said, "You don't know who the legend is? You don't know USA team?" This is when people don't understand the history of swimming,
Mm-hmm.
who paved the way, who are considered as an icon, myself,
Mm-hmm.
as Paralympic swimming. That's because people don't read, because people don't want to give acknowledgement,
Mm-hmm.
and because people don't want to give respect. And for that to transcend that way, it had to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, we go back in 2002, Argentina. I'm sitting there, go through for the 100 meter freestyle. All of a sudden, this kid over there, he's hollering, "Mr. Lovejoy, Mr. Lovejoy." Now, I don't know no Argentina.
Right. Right.
And this kid's hollering at my name.
Mm-hmm.
And come back that night for the final, he hollered my name out again.
Mm-hmm.
So after receiving the gold medal, me and the USA coach goes over and talks to this kid and his parent. And all of a sudden, the coach said, "How do you know Curtis?" This is like a 7-year-old kid. He said, "One day, I dreamed of meeting him personally."
Wow.
So I took his picture off of the internet, put it up under my pillow. I've been praying for 3 years to meet him.
Wow.
Now, the coach and me is literally in tears. I take the gold medal off I just won and put it around the kid's neck. And the mother said, "What are you doing?" I said, "His medal."
That's spreading love and joy.
Yeah, that's changing somebody's life.
Totally. Totally.
So that's what life is all about. Changing people out as you go. I mean, I can talk for days. Talking about interview in London, where a guy interviewed Muhammad Ali. And all of a sudden we did a 2 parts interview, one in Atlanta in 2012. When I get to London, I do the second half. We sitting in a restaurant, and all of a sudden, after he meet me, we talk about 2 or 3 minutes. He said, "Excuse me." He goes to the bathroom. He comes back and he said, I said, "Are you okay?" He said, "Look at my arm." He said, "You see all these bumps on my arm? These are chills." He said, "The last time I got chills like that, when I interviewed Muhammad Ali. That's what you give me right now." So that's why I say, people, if they ask me the right question, you're going to get the right answer.
Right.
So it's the matter of getting it out, because there's so much inside of me
Yes.
that I could talk about. I've seen so much. I accomplished so much. I've sit back and analyzed it to the point that, you know, what would I do if I was in that spot? And yeah, and you know, just, we don't see that many African Americans in swimming.
We don't. Black people don't like water.
We just saw Jones. We just saw Simone. We just won gold medal in the last Olympic. They got to understand where it all started. It started with me. And when you go with a USA team, and you're the only African American on the team, and then when you're trying to figure out where you fit in it, and people had to say it, they'll say things like, "He antisocial." They don't know what's going on with me. I'm trying to fit in into a white world. They're literally just dominated by white America. And I'm wrestling with Curtis Lovejoy, 2 Curtis Lovejoy, the inner Curtis and an outer Curtis. That's what the world don't understand. I'm not antisocial. I'm trying to fit in where I belong.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to fit in, I said, forget that. I'm just going to be Curtis.
And I'm going to stand out.
So no matter what,
Yeah.
you know, do I get the respect from my colleagues? Yes, I do get respect from my colleagues and companions and stuff like that. But it's the matter the world needs to know.
I think so too, and I think it's about time. So what's next for you? Are you going to be like the Frank Sinatra of music, and you know,
No,
you're going to be in your 80s and still swimming,
No.
fencing?
2020 Tokyo is the last go round.
2020. What better way to end it all?
It's the last go round. It's not easy to swim. It's not easy to try to keep your body the way you need to keep it. And it's hard. But it's the sacrifice that you make. And what separates me from a lot of athletes is commitment and the will to do it. It's the will to want to do it. I'm not trying to prove that to nobody. It's the will that I want to do this. Because I love competing. And not only it will be a dream come true, I'll be placed on the top of the world. Because there's won't be another athlete that went beyond 5.
It's going to be huge.
That'd be huge for me.
Yeah.
Along the journey, there's certain things I gotta do. And stay focused. And seeing the dream in hand. So yeah, that would be the moment. You know, and when it all said and done, you know, I can let my hair down.
Yes, yes.
You know I got it.
So in closing, what do you want the world to know about Curtis Lovejoy? For someone that's watching who never heard of you, for those that's watching who know all about you, you know, what's something you want to reveal to the world?
Was a kid that never born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Come from 2 loving parents who hid the things away from me that all the world see, who protected me. A kid who went through all his biological stages and didn't miss one of them at all. And then was given to the world. And when I say given, that's because of my last name, Lovejoy. Through it all, I learned how to love through it, to smile through it, even though when it hurt. I don't ask life to give me nothing. I just ask life to say, give me the same opportunity to give everybody else. That's all I ask for. I didn't fail. I supersede. I'm beyond achievable. Does it make me better than anybody else? No, it don't. But it placed me somewhere higher. For people to say, hey, I wish I could have done that. And some people say that now when they see me working out on the treadmill. How do you do that? Because I love doing it.
Yeah.
This keeps me healthy. And I've tapped into something that pleases God. So I don't have to please people anymore. All I gotta do is please God. Just say for instance, it doesn't happen in 2020. And I'm upset with God. No. He orchestrated this. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't ask him to do for me. As I always throw the question back to him, I never asked that. Everything that comes against me, even now, when I get exposure, I give it back to God. This is your problem, not my problem. In order for you to handle it, you got to open the door, or you got to break the door down for me.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Guys, so much more to come. Please be sure to follow Mr. Curtis Lovejoy on all over social media. You can reach out to EPI Media. If you're looking to book or interview or, just hear his story. Such a remarkable individual, and I wish you so much success.
Thank you so much.
Can I go to Tokyo next year with you?
There's a lot of people going to talk to you.
Oh God, I gotta fly out there. I want to be there. I want to be there when history is made. Thank you. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you. All right.
Guys, you're here with SheThorough.com. Stay tuned.